Hi, I'm Dr. Sue. I wanted to show you Blackboard for DS350. On the left side are the tabs, and here is the title of the course and where I will post announcements. Every time I post an announcement, I will also send it to you by email, so you should immediately receive it by email. In home always takes you to the home, so you should see the announcement. The faculty gives you a bio, a short bio about me, my email address, my office, and my phone number. Best way to get hold of me is my email address, like I say on my syllabus. Here is the course schedule, which is what I copied and pasted from the syllabus. So you have it all the time on Blackboard to make sure you know what we're covering every week, when the exams are, homeworks are due, quizzes are due, and so on. And here you will see the course syllabus, and that's in a PDF format in case you want to print it. That's also always available to you. I say start here, and this is where you will see this video once I publish it. Welcome to DS350. Here is a list of activities to start your semester. Please review the syllabus carefully. Make sure you're a good candidate for online classes. There is an orientation in the syllabus that I point you to. So look at that. Note the exam dates. All exams will be proctored. That is monitored. Make sure you are familiar with that and you can make it on the designated days. Read the instructions to the quizzes, homework, exams. This section right here on the left side where it says instructions, you have to read those instructions very carefully. When we have a quiz and homework and exams, there will be underneath it the section on quizzes, homework, and exams. They will appear within the time frame that is listed in the instructions. You really have to work ahead of time so that you can complete it by the due date, whatever it is, the homework or the quiz. So don't leave things to the last minute and have good time management skills. Again, the due dates are in the course schedule, they're in the syllabus. You'll find them in multiple places. You just need to keep tabs on them. Okay, so all the material will be listed in week-module. So this is week 1, module 1, week 1, module 2. So each week we will have 2 modules. We have 8 weeks till the end of the semester. Each week will have 2 modules. So you should complete the 2 modules per week. So if we click on week module 1, that means we have 2 chapters, chapter 1 and chapter 2 to cover, and we have practice problems. These practice problems are not homework to be handed in. This is for you to practice your understanding of the problems in the chapter in addition to the examples and the solved problems. As you're reading the chapter, the publisher has some solved examples in the chapter. Sometimes they have examples at the end of the chapter also. And so this is in addition to the examples and the solved problems. I recommend practicing at the end of the chapters the problems 1 through 6 on your own, and then once you're done doing them on your own, comparing your solutions to, I posted the solutions right here, 1 through 6. And if I have any notes about the solutions, I post them here. Sometimes I found that there is a slight roundup error, so I put that here. About problem number 3, additional comments I have, I will put it here. Now, it's a big mistake to just go ahead and look at the solutions and think that you know how to do this, because when the exam comes, you think you know how to do the problems because you only read off the solutions. In the exam, you only have access to the book. You don't have access to your notes or to any other solutions or handouts. So you really have to sit down and try the problems yourself. This is only to help you out and give you extra problems to practice on. So what's inside each chapter? If we look at chapter 1, for example, I always put my slides. My slides are in PDF format. They're usually a very selected number of slides, either from the publisher slides, but I add to them also some of my slides, very concise slides that highlight the important stuff in the chapter. In addition to that, I put the publisher slides that are also narrated. So if you want to listen to the slides, those are available to you narrated. And those slides are much longer. There's a number of slides. They cover every single section, every single paragraph of the chapter. So they're pretty comprehensive. That's not my slide. So you have in every chapter a combination of the slides that I give you, and optional is the slides from the publisher that go into more detailed in every chapter. So if you read the chapter, then my slides should be enough. And you read it with understanding, but alternatively, you can also do the narrated slides, or you could do the narrated slide in addition to reading the chapter. That's the best way to understand them. That's why I put optional here, because students learn in many different ways. You can do all three, you can do just two. It depends on how you learn best. Now, if we back up and go and look at chapter 2, same thing, except that here's my slides, the PDF. I also added a spreadsheet because as we go through the material, a lot of the problems you'll notice will be solved much easier in a spreadsheet. So this is an XLSX file. And this is the beauty of having an online class over a face-to-face class, is that I don't care on the exams if you use Excel or you use a calculator to do the problems. Using Excel will definitely make things much quicker, make things go much quicker. And so I provide for every chapter where there is Excel, I provide a sheet, an Excel sheet for Excel, show you how things can be done in Excel. It's up to you whether you pick that up or you prefer to do it in a calculator. In addition to that, when we come to what the publisher McGraw-Hill provides to you in the chapter, and we go to the narrated lecture, now you have not just the slides, but you have these GE. GE stands for guided example 2-2, guided example 2-3. These guided examples are Excel examples, how to do the problem 2-2, which is an example in your chapter. So chapter 2, example 2, and it's a guided example. So basically they walk you through step by step of how to do the example in Excel. They're really very powerful examples. I have reviewed all these examples for McGraw-Hill, for Stevenson, and they're very well done. And I'm a big fan of Excel. I do everything in Excel. And unfortunately, when I teach face-to-face, we have to do things using a calculator, so we don't have that privilege of using Excel. But when I teach online, I give my students all the tools they need, and they're more than welcome to use Excel and refresh their skills on Excel so they can use Excel or they can just use the calculator. It's up to them. So that's what I provide. And then as we go week by week, I'll be providing the week modules. One, you see the lines here between the lines. At the very bottom, you see tools. This is where you find your grades, or if you want to email another student in the class. So if you want to see your grades as I post them, you go to my grades, and this is where they are listed. The help, the one-stop, I'm sure you know Blackboard very well. And if you want to email me, you will find my email under the faculty profile, or when I send you email, just reply to that.